Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The sun hung low over the Californian vineyards, casting long, golden beams across the estate where Mel Owens and the women were gathered for their group date. It was supposed to be a light, playful evening, wine tasting, soft jazz, gentle laughter, but everyone could sense it. Mel had that glimmer in his eye, that I'm about to drop something big glimmer. Cindy felt it more than anyone. She'd been trying to play it cool all afternoon, sipping her rosé, leaning back against the rustic wooden bar, giving the camera crew those confident little smiles she was known for. But beneath it all, her nerves buzzed like a phone on silent mode. Something about Mel's mood felt intentional. Then he did it. He raised his glass and clinked it with a fork. Ting, ting, ting. The music faded. The women stiffened. Cindy froze. "Ladies," Mel began, "there's someone here who needs to hear something from me tonight. Something private, something important." A ripple of whispers broke out like a breeze rustling through leaves. Then Mel turned, slowly, deliberately, and locked eyes with Cindy. Her breath hitched. "Cindy," he said, smiling softly, "I have a message for you." Her heart thudded. The camera zoomed in. Peg raised an eyebrow like she was watching her favorite daytime soap. Mel reached into his pocket. The world stopped. He pulled out a small folded note. Not a rose, not jewelry, not a key to some romantic fantasy suite. A note! Cindy blinked. Twice. A message? Mel nodded. "Yes, it's something I didn't know how to say out loud." He held it out. Cindy hesitated, then took it carefully between her fingers, like it might burst into flames. The paper was warm from his hand. She unfolded it. Her eyes scanned the words, slowly at first, then faster. Then her lips parted. Her shoulders softened. Something tender washed over her, stealing the practiced confidence she always wore like a perfectly tailored jacket. Peg leaned in. "What does it say?" Cindy swallowed hard. Tears shimmered, catching the golden light. "It says," she voice faltered, surprised even by her own reaction. "It says that he sees me, really sees me, that he knows I've been holding back because I'm afraid of being hurt again, and that he doesn't expect perfection. He just wants honesty." The women around her exhaled in a collective swoon. One clutched her chest dramatically. Another whispered, "Oh my goodness." Mel took a step towards Cindy, his voice gentle but firm. "I want to know the real you, Cindy. Not the polished version, not the guarded version, just you." Cindy stood there, note trembling in her fingers, feeling like the walls she'd spent years building were suddenly made of glass. Cameras captured every flicker in her expression, every blink as she tried to hold back emotion, every breath that came just a little too quickly. "Mel, why me?" Mel smiled the kind of smile that makes a woman forget the script she rehearsed in her head. "Because you're worth knowing in a deeper way." For a moment, the entire vineyard seemed to fall silent. Then Cindy did something no one expected. She stepped forward and hugged him. Not a polite reality TV hug, not a stiff, camera-aware hug. A real one. Warm, long, honest. The women gasped. Producers mouthed yes behind the cameras. Even the vineyard staff peeked around barrels to get a look. When she finally pulled back, her eyes were shining, and her walls were cracked open for the first time on the show. "Thank you," she whispered. "That meant more than you know." Mel squeezed her hand. I hoped it would. And just like that, the entire date had shifted. The energy, the competition, the emotional landscape, everything. Because one thing was now absolutely clear. Cindy's reaction said everything. That message wasn't just a note. It was a turning point, a reveal, a doorway. And maybe, just maybe, the start of something neither of them saw coming.